For today's craft, you will need markers, a hole punch, a pair of scissors, some ribbon, and a few different colors of construction paper. Hello, bonjour, and tansei everyone. My name is Pearl, and welcome back to another virtual Sunday school. I am so elated, which means happy, that you decided to join me here today because, as always, we have a fantastic story followed by an awesome craft, and I can't wait to do it all with you. So let's jump right into it and get started with our story, shall we? Let's do it. A long, long time ago, the people of Israel did not have a place to live. A man named Moses had led them away from a powerful and cruel king. I will be with you, God promised. Moses led the people step, step, step. Mothers and fathers, aunts and uncles, grandmothers and grandfathers walked with Moses. Step, step, step. Children, little girls and boys walked with Moses. Clippity cloppity, clippity cloppity. Cows and goats and sheep walked with Moses, and donkeys walked with Moses. All the people and animals walked with Moses. It took a long, long time to get to their new home. And all the time the people knew that God was taking care of them. Then one day, when they were almost there, Moses said to the people, "We have wandered around for a long time looking for a place to live. Our journey together is finished. It is time to build your homes in this new land. Look after your animals, plant seeds and care for them. Take your first fruits and vegetables that you pick and put them in a basket. Put this basket in a special place and remember the many ways that God loves you." This is a special way of saying thank you to God. And that is just what happened. The people found new homes, planted new gardens, and cared for their animals. And every year they would bring a basket of fruits and vegetables to a special place to thank God. And they would remember the story of how Moses led them away from the powerful and cruel king and brought them to a new land. Afterwards, there would be a big party. Everyone was invited. It was a wonderful way to say thank you to God. I liked that story very much. It's so hopeful, you know? People got away from this powerful and cruel king, and they went and found a new home, and they planted gardens, and it's all because God was watching out for them, and they were strong. They were strong people. I like that story. And our craft today kind of has to do with our own lives. So these people escaped from bad lives and they built themselves new, good lives. I have a pretty good life. I have a lot of things to be thankful for. And that is what our craft is about today. So let's go to the craft corner, everyone. Come on. Welcome back to the craft table, everyone. I'm so excited that you're joining me because we are going to do a wonderful little craft about giving thanks and being happy and thankful for what we have. So this isn't a Thanksgiving craft, but it is about giving thanks. So in our story today, we heard about Moses and the Israelites, and they were kind of scared where they lived until Moses led them away to a new place to live where they could be happy and free. So today we are going to talk about all of the things that we're thankful for, the things that we love about our life. So to start off, we are going to make some paper hearts, and you do this by folding your paper over just a little bit like that. And I'm folding both of my pieces of paper at once just to make things quicker. But you're going to fold them over nice and neatly. And then you're going to draw half of a heart just along the fold. And you can do that a few different times on the same piece of paper. And then from there, you're going to cut them out, and we're going to cut all the paper here. We're not going to pick and choose. So you just cut along your line. So I now have, if I unfold them, I now have 6 little paper hearts. And you can do more if you want to, or you can do less, but I think I'm going to do 6. Now, the next step is going to be a little tricky. I have a hole puncher here, and essentially I am going to punch a couple of holes in each of my heart. So I have the hole punch, and I'm going to put the holes just on the bumps of the heart. So we can take our little heart and we can put it in the hole puncher like that, and we're just going to punch one hole here and one hole here. And they don't have to be perfectly even. You just want to make sure that they're not too close to the edge, because if they're too close to the edge, then they might rip. All right, and now we have some little hole punched hearts. So our next step involves markers. So we are going to take our markers and we are going to draw onto our little hearts the things that we're thankful for, the things we love about our life. So maybe you have some pets that you want to draw, or maybe you have a favorite food that you'd like to draw. You can do absolutely anything. And I am going to start right now. Right, and now I have 6 different little hearts with all of the things I am thankful for in life and all of the things I love. I have swimming and sunshine and trees and cats and pizza and music. So the next step is going to be to have a length of ribbon, and you can make it however long you want. The longer it is, the more spaced out your hearts will be. And that ribbon is what you're going to use to hang up your hearts. So I have kind of a long piece here. Not super long, but I think just long enough. I'm going to cut it there, and we are going to string our hearts onto the ribbon. And that's why we have 2 little hole punches, so that we can go in on one side and come out on the other side, and that way the ribbon doesn't interfere with your picture. The ribbon's not in the picture. So we're going to do this with all of our hearts. Okay, so now all of our hearts are strung onto our ribbon, and if your ribbon's too long, you can cut it down, or you can kind of move the hearts, space them out a little bit, make sure they have equal distances in between them. And that is your craft. And you can hang it up wherever you are. I'm going to hang it up right behind me. And yeah, it's a beautiful little decoration and a beautiful reminder of all of the things you love. I am so thankful that we got to make this craft today. I think I'll hang it up right behind me because that looks like the best place for it. But you can hang it up wherever you'd like to remind yourself every day of the things that you love. So thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I had so much fun reading that story about Moses and, of course, making our little craft. And I hope you had fun too. So I will see you next week. And until then, remember, God loves you very much. And you should love yourself too. Bye-bye, everyone.